Okay, changing the grip out on the TT12. Going to the Ergo with the palm shelf because I like these for an open shotgun instead of this one here. Factory screw. You're going to have to use it because it is a metric pattern screw. Problem is, there's not a whole lot of material in here. There's a lot of material in here. So I had to go to Ace Hardware and pick up a longer screw. Show you just in a second why that is, but we're going to go ahead and assemble it. Okay, also something to mention. Your normal AR-15 grip has an angled piece that goes flat and it flares straight here. The factory one basically is just flat all the way through. So you have to take a file and knock this down so the grip sits flush up there. Otherwise, it's off slightly. But these guns are not threaded like your regular AR-15, AR-10 receivers. There is a plastic lock nut at the very top here, just underneath the trigger. So because of the extra material on here, it won't hub tight with the factory screw. So let's get some tools out. Okay, so it takes a 5mm Allen wrench. It may help to go ahead and drop the hammer, pull the trigger up, and you may have to push down on the little lock nut in here while you're tightening it up just to get it started. But after that, once it gets started, we'll just snug it up. Don't mind my messy ass workbench. I was getting ready for a match and I got shit everywhere. But alright, so we've got it tightened up. Yeah, I like that. I like this palm shelf because when I'm doing mag changes, it gives me a little more purchase on it. But the rubber grip ought to help too. Recoil mitigation a little bit. But let's move on to the hand stop on the handguard. Alright, so the hand stop I'm using is an Arasaka. This aluminum handguard, the dimensions inside are too thick. So I had to go buy a longer screw. This is the factory. This is the other screw I picked up from Ace Hardware. I think it's, I can't remember the exact same size. It's the next size up. Whatever I compared them in the drawer is the next size up. It'll fit. Next thing I'm running into is the fact that this thing isn't quite spec. It won't go in all the way. So I'm going to take a little bitty file and take a little bit of material out of here. Now, does it work with other hand stops without doing this? Probably. This is what they had at the gun shop. I decided to buy this one. So I'm going to go ahead and modify this a little bit, take some material out, and then install this dude. Let's see. Get up in there. Perfect. That didn't take much work. So let's get that squared up. Torque it down a little bit. That's it. She's sitting flush. Now let's put the gun together. Alright, that's it. Got the hand stop on there. Feels pretty good. You don't need it on there. I just figure I've been putting them on my open shotguns. It just gives me a reference point so where I can kind of C-clamp it, help with recoil mitigation, and the new grip. I have a new stock coming. Once that stock comes in, we'll take all this apart. Also a butt pad for the new stock. Still deciding on a trigger. think I'm going to go ahead and take the safety apart because I got bigger hands, but that's hard to get to. So let's see if I can't figure out a way to make that a little bit longer. So y'all stay tuned for that. So more upgrade videos coming up soon.